Too, but there's a massive deficiency.
He might die here. I think he's going to die.
For sure, with the spirits out, and Puppy with the body blocking has a telekinesis as well if needed. And there we have it, just to secure the kill on Pi. This is going to be a rich little IO. He had free farm in the jungle, now he's got first blood under his belt as well. Kez is playing it safe. Loader, of course, getting a lot of space on this bottom lane, as we can see the farm for both Loader and Limp. Looking very good at the moment.
Enigma, Kezu does not like the Soul Ring. Going for the Arcane. A lot of people get Arcane and Soul Ring.
Loader and Hanscam may have come in a little bit too close, as Hanscam will be left behind. Bit of a saving grace for them that Loader will survive. But Secret come in with a rotation, get themselves a kill. And they do indeed turn their attention towards that lane. They really want to find Loader, but Hanscam's positioning, safeguarding effectively the Luna. The courier will come in, it will be taken away just in time. Good telekinesis, they'll look to chase down Loader as well. Rem them forward, have they got the damage to do so? Yes they do. Take him down with the Flame Guard, and Black Hole straight up from Kezu. They're looking forward to move in for more kills, Secret. And with the chains on two from mid one, and they find this Jonas and Fan falling incredibly low. They can't quite finish him off. The Secret get 2 kills. Pi is not going to get out though. Limp with a nice rotation as well, as Alliance come together, make sure that they can find at least something in return. But at the end of the day, Secret do get that kill they wanted. They bring down Loader on the Luna.
Loda kind of sidestepped back into there. That was a pretty good black hole by Kezu.
What his plans with his items. Brown boots straight into the helm for MP. So he has that health regen. Plus 10 HP at the moment. Mid lane though, Jonas and Fan coming in with a hook shot. Puppy immediately able to get Jonas and Fan out of the cogs, but the damage from the chakram. More than enough for Alliance to pick themselves up a kill. More money's the bank at Limp as he maintains his top spot.
A lot out of the map, a lot more out of Alliance. 4,000 net worth lead. And this is with the Midas on the Enigma, so things seems like it's only going to get worse, especially with Luna just slowly coming online with her helmet on.
Oh, there's the relocate coming in from Pi. They're spotted out. Jonas and Fan is immediately going to go for the TP out. He isn't going to make it though. Damage is there. Secret take down the clock. See if they can move on for anything else. Mid one will be taken back towards the mid lane. EGM trying to find a quick bit of farm there on the silencer at the moment, but he does have to be careful. Mid one is going to look to try and wrap around from the side.
Yeah, he still has the Arcane up. Wants to make a good use of that.
EGM's got to be so careful. He's come a little bit too close. The chains will connect. Secret move in. Kezu forward in with the Malefice as they take down Silencer. Limp trying to find something in return. The curse kicks in onto the embers. Mid one's held back.
Really wants a 6.
Oh, very, very close. A couple of creeps would do it, but Alliance really wanting to fight here. They will spot it out with the creep, and in fact, some nice little body blocking here with the Helm of the Dominator. And with the setup blast, it's going to be close to killing him. And well, EGM wrapping round. They're going to have it for sure as Puppy taken out. And that was, yeah, must have been, yeah, Loader's the only one who could have had the creep. So just nice little play from Loader. Body
Out of the map. They can farm both jungles after this T2 has been down. They can farm even the Radiant Ancients, I would say, at this point.
Oh, mid one with this haste rune towards Jonas and Fan. Alliance, well, already Hansken's backing out. He does not want to fight here. This is going to leave Jonas and Fan on his own. Curse kicks in as mid one is silenced. Hook shot across. Jonas and Fan looking for Pine with the help of Limp. They get him just a literal second before the relocate back out. And Limp getting himself onto the kill.
Have Silencer sit outside. Do Roche.
Alright, certainly some pings around the area. MP. And the man nearly with the complete diffuser blade. Mid one's going to come in. Relocated forward by Pike. And bam. I'll take down Jonas and Fan. More gold for MP. And now, Secret. They'll be able to get a tier 1 in return.
Ember did go for the Yules build immediately after the BOTs. Very common pickup versus the Silencer. I think it's a really good build versus Silencer.
Yeah.
They can't really punish like him if he self-Yules.
Mid one straight in. Mid
my
one.
God. Do you need a Veil? What the heck was that?
Absolutely destroyed the two heroes immediately. Hood out as well. Mid one leaning forward, trying to go for one of the backliners. Here's Hansken with the Searing Change. The rest of Secret coming forward as well. They'll keep the tower alive for the time being. On the side though, they've caught out Jonas and Fan, and he will be the first casualty from Alliance. Secret take down one. And seeing if they can move forward for more. It's going to be hard to catch up. GM. Global silence to the ready. If they see an option to jump, they may certainly go for it. Pi will be the first target. Can they actually close the gap? That's the question. Limp comes in, hits the chakram. They'll take one down, but then return. Mid one comes in, burst down EGM. The Global Silence comes out. Loader pots the BKB. There'll be a buyback from Pylite Eye. MP falling low to the Eclipse. Loader needs to find another target. MP comes back in, trying to finish off Hanskin on the back, but the Lucid Beam from Loader comes out. MP's down. Alliance get the big kill. Puppey closing the gap here with a stolen Timber Chain, but can they actually kill Limp? They don't have the damage. Mid one gets cut down. Puppey stuck in the trees. Alliance take down another.
Where's Kazu? Black Hole would have owned that fight. I was expecting about Global.
Innocent fan. They'll get it. And he's looking at Puppey.
Luna's going to have Butterfly really soon. I think they get in the high ground. Oh, Puppey is just
Thanks for the
not in
Glimmer
a great
Cape.
spot.
Can he juke this one out? In fact, he's still alive for the time being. He'll try and get his way out of it, but it's not going to work. The burst from the Timber Chain and the Whirling Death brings him down. Jonathan Fan nearly dies to the illusions there of MP.
But PL is not the best hero. He couldn't finish him off. He just got cursed. His illusions got cursed, and then they couldn't catch up to him.
Oh, you sounded like a fan of the PL at the moment. He's a clear 4,000.
There's a rapper by that name. You know Luda.
Luda?
Ludacris.
I've never heard of Ludacris.
Ludacris? You never heard of Ludacris?
That's some NA rap.
What? Oh, what other rap is there? Come on.
Mate, I'm talking about the proper, English stuff.
Do they have English rappers?
Yeah, like grime and stuff, isn't it?
That just sounds... Grime?
Grime.
That does not sound very thuggish, dude.
What do you mean grimes? Grime sounds well thuggish.
That
Oh,
sounds
pie?
like something from the sewers, dude.
Yeah. Pie. I was going to say talking about the sewers, but that was really harsh. Pie's been having an amazing tournament. But he did get caught out there. Tried to...
I want to say.
We've got 2 on the 2, well, 1 on the support, 2 on,
Yeah,
1 on the
4.
court, 1 on the support, and 1, of course, on the offlaner. Mid 1. Found EGM. EGM's out and down.
Who needs Veil?
Mid 1 with his build so far. Maelstrom, Octarine complete, looking for the Shiva's Guard. And Mid 1's actually eyeing up more. Spots out Alliance.
They can't actually catch the Ember, though.
Hands can. Oh, you didn't want to walk up into that one, Sonny Jim. Immediately taken to pieces by Mid 1 and MP.
Here they go.
Utilize it.
Butterfly is done.
They've got a lot of damage if they can get the lock onto someone. Mid 1 already backing off. With the mid lane, MP being cursed up by EGM from the sidelines. The hands can. Need with the jump forward. In return, though, MP goes straight onto the Ogre. Ogre's out. Alliance, they're 1 man down. You'll set up onto the Luna. Watch Kezu. He has the blink, has the black hole, but of course Global Silence still at the ready. He's got to hold on to it. Puts the Malefice down onto Limb. Chains again, bringing Loader down low, and he's going to be popped once almost certainly. The evasion actually saving him. Tries to run his way out, and he's going to actually keep the Aegis intact. By the looks of it, they can't quite finish him off. They'll turn towards EGM, take the easier kill. As that's the Silencer out. Secret get 2. And that looks like, yeah, the Aegis has just expired. Lotus heal back up to full. But Secret, they know this. They want to try and find something. Jonas Safan going immediately for the TP up. Will use him, of course. It doesn't matter that he's low still. They don't mind both being thrown up into the air. As MP will claim the kill. Double kill for MP. 3 down now on Alliance.
Dude, this game's all combined easily, I think.
MP stunning to push in. Alliance have got to be careful. No global for 10 seconds. This will be a lovely time for Kezu to get a black hole. And he's looking for it. Will go for it. Only catches Limb, but it secures the Timber kill. Timber down.
Now Luna can go in, though.
Kezu's backing off, yeah. They do just get...
He is level 25 as well, so say hello to permanent Searing Chains. Or near permanent.
Loader, Manta dodging the Spirit Lance. Limb and Loader trying to stay on the high ground. Loader's off onto Limb as he's lifted up by the telekinesis. And actually killing though. Limb falling relatively low, down to less than half health. Mid 1 heads forward. Gets the chains onto 2. Sip across from Limp as he looks to escape. Loader has to put the BKB in turn. They've lost Handscan. Secret, can they get themselves anything more out of this one? Loader pops the Eclipse. More of a defensive one. In fact, with the Global Silence, they look towards the Ember, but the Yules is there. Alliance have to be careful. There's the black hole from Kezu. Catches out 3 as Secret shut down the entirety of Alliance's push.
Great black hole from Kezu.
How far forward she comes. Again, Mid 1 just spamming out the slight and the chains. Holding them back with the Chakram as well. Loader already down to less than half health. Look at him. He's just melting. In fact, he's gone. That's the dieback there from Loader. And Mid 1, he's looking for more glory. Comes into the midst of the 4 of them. This man, no fear whatsoever. Little low on the mana, but he doesn't care. Sticks around. They're taking them all down. Alliance just melting outside of their base. And GG, well played, is called. The game is all over. Secret taking it very convincingly at the end. And I'd see if you've got to ban that Ember Spirit, I think, Ben. You can't let mid one have it.
They just had a lot of draft issues too, because they wanted an AoE hero to deal with the Timber Saw, but they also wanted more lockdown to deal with Ember.
Ban.
Yeah, he's already forced to leave the lane. Sad times for Jonas fan.
I was trying to look for maybe a wraparound and set up something with a duel. He's level 6. It feels quite risky to attempt for, though.
Puppey and Pilot Eye are smoked behind
They're
them
prepared.
as well.
Let's see what Jonas Fan does here. Really wants to try and make it go. There's the leader, but there, Puppey and Pie turn up. Hits a good nuke, tries for a duel. He's trying to cast it here. Bring in Secret down low. Out comes the cast. Puppey's down. Alliance will find first blood, but a full TP rotation comes in from Secret. They'll turn around and get 1 kill. Can they get themselves anything more? Frostbite onto EGM. Toss back.
I think with Tiny in the back, yeah. You toss
Oh,
him
yeah,
in.
okay, yeah. With Tiny coming through.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to try and do it the old-fashioned way without relocate.
We'll see what they can do. Set up already. MP bring down EGM. In fact, EGM just straight up dies at the start of it all. They really need to find MP in return for this, and with the toss, they do. Infest from Loader to come out with a final bit of burst damage. As they do bring him down, Secret trying to get something in return. Nice.
I'd relocate up, so it's definitely going to be a guaranteed kill. It's just I don't actually know what he's scared of.
I mean, maybe they'll still try. They're eyeing it up again. They're thinking about it. They are going to go in, and there with the relocate. Can they bring him down during the duration of the duel? Yes, they can. They'll get the winner chicken dinner. Anderson Fan gets that 10 duel damage. Does take the 4 heroes, but it's to prove a point this time around, Loader.
Oh, mid one is in a... Ooh. Oh, man. So not greedy from him going for that right camp. Such good awareness.
I mean, they can go on MP, but there's going to be backup coming in for the Secret. Can they kill him in time? And no, it looks like the turnaround's going to be there immediately as they Necro ult down one of them. Witch Doctor's out. MP survives with the heals. He's going to be A-OK. And this is with the relocate in. The limp Tiny gets chopped down. 3 down, as that's the problem we kind of wondered would happen if you go in on MP.
Expect this.
They do again. It's a bit of a bait. I mean,
It's
you understand
definitely a
how
bait.
quick is he going to be with the jump? Because he's got to be careful. This can go horribly wrong for Alliance. They will try and open in onto the Necro. They do get the kill, but immediately Puppey comes in the midst of them all with the crush. They'll take down Jonas and Fan. Can they get more? Cold Snap onto EGM. MP does want to dive here. Eyeing up the Witch Doctor. They should be able to cut him down. No problems at all. And Secret, again, they do lose the Necro,
So sad
but
for
they find the
Kester.
2 kills in return. Yeah, with the Death Ward drop down, kind of like Cast comes out. Some good bounces. And EGM will continue to try and walk his way away. And the Cast may have just saved him here. And people continue to chase. And he's not going to get any backup or help EGM. So at the end of the day, MP will be allowed to dive and take down the Witch Doctor. And EGM makes him work for it. It's really kind of slowed down for Alliance this game. They are getting the farm and keeping on par. And as you said, maybe just waiting for that Diffusal Blade before they start to get really active. Bottom lane, Puppey. Quick with the crush. I will come in with a save to make sure that Limp gets out. But of course, Hansken
Free Bloodstone
will
charge.
have to give his life. Well, that is true. MP is smiling from cheek to cheek. Spam, there we go. 14 charges up on the Bloodstone. And there we go, there's the laugh. They loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Tiny needs it this game. He's versus Invoker, Timber, Necrophos.
They ain't got any magic damage on Secret.
They have CM2. They have no right click.
They've got a lot of magic damage on Secret. Loader trying to go forward here. Instant duel. That's a good one as well. But it is just the Aegis. Can they kill him a second time? It doesn't look like they can. So Jonas and Fan will be happy with just picking up the 3+ 2 elf. Well, I say free. He could be in trouble. Jump forward from Puppey. They get the crush. Meteor straight down onto one of them and bam. That's going to be a Reaper's ult death. Puppey will go down in return, but Loader, he's surrounded. Mid one, juking him out, kiting him away. They'll chop down the Lifestealer as well. Kezu gets the double. And that's going to be 2 of Alliance's cores down for a minute and off the map.
And it looks like mid one has BOT to that creep wave. He does have the Lincoln Sphere. Is he going to try and set up? He knows that Tiny wants to get this tower, but he has no backup at all.
He jammed with the Invis rune. He
does
wants a
have
sneaky paralyzing cast.
He has the Lincolns, though.
Aye. But if he bounces it to another creep and it bounces back and forth, then he'll get him. And in fact, well, Actually, mid one just walks past the avalanche. Hanskin gets blown up.
What?
He just kind of just walked past the stones.
Outskilled, dude.
Yeah. Surfing the avalanche. That movement speed, and well, Puppey.
That was actually sick.
EGM just gets blown up as the invis wears out.
That is 4 heroes dead, just like that.
And it feels like Alliance has just got to hit a brick wall this game, and they're struggling to get something done. The farm's still great. They still have every opportunity to get it.
Pylai in a risky position. They do miss a stun on him. Pylai shows his position with a Crystal Nova.
And here comes the backup from Secret immediately onto Limp. There's the Reaper's ult. Limp's down. 80 seconds into the C3P goes.
He doesn't need BKB.
Look at Loda hiding. Dipping it out. Loda's just riding in the carty. He's like, look boys, I'm on Team Secret now. Oh, here we go, he jumps out. He's ready to turn against them. Onto mid one here with the buyback from Limp. That will get them the kill on Invoker. Great buyback. Alliance get a massive kill. They stop the push, and they keep Loda alive. Make sure he
So I'm pretty sure it's before the reduction.
Yeah.
I don't think he's worth 1100
I don't think
gold.
he's worth 1100 gold either.
That's like a godlike streak. Or
yeah, he was only on a
maybe
3
like
killing
a
spree.
monster kill.
Oh,
yeah.
Pylai die. Oh, goodbye, Crystal Maiden. The question is if Secret can do anything in return. Puppey actually has an invis rune here. Looking to set something up. Gets the 2-man crush. MP following through with the burst. Kezu's there as well with the Reaper's ult. That's the Legion down. Tornado's going to be off the mark, but Loda with Rage still on cooldown. He's out as well. And again, I mean, it seems like each and every time that they find a duel.
He almost has the Shivas too. So reactive armor sacks, they do not have enough magic damage to kill him at all. Maybe with Maledict and a lot of physical.
Straight in onto EGM. The Witch Doctor's out and down. Alliance the 3 men out. They do have buyback, of course, on him. Blink out just before the Shivas touches him, but MP's continuing to chase this. Loda's in the neighborhood. MP, he just does not care, going straight for Jonas and Van. Loda tries to turn to Puppey, but Puppey now has a BKB complete. Alliance come in with a relocate with the Death Ward. MP falling low. It kills himself. MP's out of the fight for 20 seconds. Limp has the Loda lifestealer jump back outside of him, but here comes the combo from mid one, wiping through them. The Deafening Blast takes down the IO. Reaper's ult from Kezu onto Limp. He's out for a good 2 minutes, and Puppey's not done. Going in incredibly deep here. There'll be a duel, but the damage isn't there. The Solar Crest is just so good against this Legion, making it impossible for Legion to finish off Puppey. And Secret, they're just jumping in for more blood and slaughter as the full lineup of Alliance hits the decks. Blood and guts spread everywhere, and Secret are onto the high ground once more. And 23-8. This game certainly not as close as game 1 was, Ben. This was a much rougher affair for Alliance.
Their team fight is just incomparable to Team Secret's. And Timbersol, I think, played very, very well. Mid one, I think, dominated this series. Great awareness from him in game number 2 to dodge all those duels. And I mean, the support